Alright, so here we have Kia Stonic 2022 limited edition. We call her Lily. She's blue. Blue Lily, Lily Blue. If you know, you know. She is brand new. Purchased in March. Unfortunately, thought that we'd be here for quite some time in New Zealand. Unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, we're having to return overseas back to the States. So we won't be bringing her with us. Mirrors do have a button. Fold them in, which I'll show in a few moments. This is the front seat. Window buttons, mirror controls, button here to unfold the mirrors. It's an automatic transmission. In a few moments I'll turn it on, but the infotainment screen's about 8 inches. It is semi-automatic, has the ability to shift into the sport mode so you can manually shift gears. Not the same as a stick shift, but can add a bit of fun to your drive. Back seats, lots of room. These seats do fold forward, which I will show in just a couple seconds when I get to the trunk. Trunk's just a press button there. Pretty spacious inside. This thing here can't be removed, but it does provide like a nice cover to make it so that people who happen to be looking into your vehicle don't see your belongings. It's pretty nice. Slides right out, which is be good when you're going to go to remove fold down the seats, which very simple. Button press, folds, nice and easy. No work at all. It is not your standard large SUV, which usually has a flush fold seats. Small SUV, so it's not flush, but it does give you the extra space you need for putting in any extra suitcases or large items. We put a fridge in here. Just gonna put this here for now. Close that. Alrighty, and we're getting in the car now. Gonna close the door, crank her up. She is a push button start, so that's a benefit of the limited edition. The rest are key ignition starts. Infotainment system there. Lots of options on your steering wheel. You have your cruise control, which is a smart cruise control, so it can adapt to your speed based on how close you are to the vehicle in front of you, which I find pretty neat. Here is lane assist and steering control, or curve assist as they call it. So the lane assist will obviously keep you in your lanes, will beep if you get too close. And then the curve assist, when you're going around curves, will actually turn the steering wheel based on the speed you're going. If you actually take your hands off the steering wheel, which I urge you not to do, the car will still turn for you for a good degree. Basic amounts of space in the center console here. Good deck for setting your phone up there. Obviously has Android Auto, which you have to plug your phone into, which again, pretty neat. Adds a lot of convenience. Center dash console, got my gum and stuff. Like I said, decent amounts of space. Up here, you have your sunglass holder or whatever else you'd like to put in there. Comes down with just a touch of a button, very nice. Both of the sun blockers do have mirrors inside with lights above. And the rear view mirror here is auto dimming, so that power button just literally turns it on and off. I just leave it on all the time. So at nighttime it dims without you having to do anything. Mirrors here, press the button for them to unfold. Pretty decent. What I like about the lights is that they are also automatic, and so are the windshield wipers. So you see here, I can put them on auto, and basically once it starts raining, it just senses the amount of rain and the speed of the rain, and it adjusts the windshield wipers accordingly. So you don't even have to think about any of that. The lights on the car are pretty bright, which for me, I personally think is a great thing. You can see great visibility. However, if you're driving along a dark street, oncoming traffic does tend to think that you have your brights on, and you may get flashed a few times. In the infotainment system here, you have lots of options. There's Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. I'm an Android person, so that's what I stick with, but it does have built-in navigation on its own, which is great for those times when you don't have signal. So that'll get you to most places pretty comfortably. I'm not sure how it updates, but it does, so sometimes it even knows of current roadblocks and stuff, and will navigate you. Basic menu, just everything you need. You can have it show you just the map or the navigation. Phone projection is simply once you plug in your phone, it'll turn to Apple Play or Android Auto, and then you just press that to get to your phone settings like YouTube Music or Spotify, Google Maps, whatever you like to use. If you don't have your phone plugged in, some people don't like to use the Android Auto or whatever, but you still want to listen to music, if you just go over to Media, you can still have Bluetooth audio, which is neat. Or your typical radio stuff. A lot of this stuff will be all explained once you get the car and you look through the manual. But it's nice to kind of see it ahead of time of what you will be getting yourself into, which is a nice Kia Stonic. There are 2 power options here. Obviously, using this cord will charge your phone or any USB Type-C device. Well, it is just USB. I have a USB Type-C cord. Then you have your typical car charger port. And then in the back here, sorry about the wonky camera angles, you have another USB port for your people in the back. And that's Lily. She has a couple other cool features that you can ask about, or you'll learn about if you come to test drive her.